Hey guys,
Hi.
back again. It's good to be here with all of you. And last time we shared about being vulnerable and learning how to be vulnerable with someone that you trust. And
Toward the end of it, we gave a little teaser for what this one was going to be,
yeah,
which is why is it so hard to become vulnerable? So we thought
that's good.
we kind of explore that under the terror of being known.
Yeah. So for me, I guess I can go first. For
Sure.
me, it was really the fear of shame. And I was so terrified of having shame and being shamed that for decades I felt so stuck to be able to share why or what I was struggling with, the addiction that I was struggling in, that I felt trapped in. And I just didn't feel like I could share with anybody because I was so terrified of actually somebody knowing, and fear and terrified of the shame. Shame is so debilitating. Shame is so isolating. And
It's pretty universal. Like,
yeah,
I think most, if not all people, like that is the terror of being known, that fear of shame. Yeah.
And shame is very, very loud. In my case, it was so persistent and so what's insidious and like just very malevolent. It was very condemning and very, again, not to repeat myself, but debilitating. I just felt so debilitated.
Yeah.
Merriam-Webster dictionary defines shame as the state of having lost the esteem of others. And there's something innate in each of us that desperately needs or wants to be esteemed in a right and good way, in a healthy way.
You want to have weight. You want to matter to people or to someone.
Yeah, I think that I believe that's one of a child's core needs, is to have good, healthy self-esteem. Each of us need to have good, healthy self-esteem. And if you really struggle with self-esteem, believe me, I've been there, and I've had huge growth in learning how to overcome bad self-esteem. Is that how you say it?
Low
Low and unhealthy self-esteem.
Yeah.
And just even some of the synonyms for shame helps understand why it's so debilitating. Some of the synonyms like disgrace, being in disgrace, being humiliated, being held in contempt with what you're like,
what you've shared or what
so
you've
disgusting.
done.
Oh, you're so disgusting. That's awful. Oh, I would never do that. Oh, can't believe. Did you hear about? Can't believe it. So I mean, just things like that. Sorry, guys. Dishonor.
It's not funny, but you're funny
No,
when
it's
you're
not.
acting it. Sorry.
Dishonor. I mean, like being held in dishonor, or paraded around, or I mean, there's many of these may be completely unrealistic fears, but believe me, I mean, as you probably know too, they're real inside, like they're real
in your mind and your heart. And when they're real in there, it's gonna keep you from being known, from being vulnerable.
Right. And when you have had trouble even trusting people, or trusting that, like, did you ever
trustworthy people?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry, I
No. Did you ever have you ever had times where you told a secret, and next thing you know, that secret's out and everybody knows, and they laugh at you and mock you and make fun of you? Well, those instances and those things start forming a belief that you can't trust people, and it's so hard to trust and to keep the trust and have that trust be alive and healthy. So when you are already struggling with trust issues, or maybe that's a different topic that we can explore, that we've already kind of explored a little bit, but kind of going back to that a little bit. But and you add shame in there, like that voice of shame is going to be like, you can't trust anybody. And you're like, yeah, you're right. That time that I shared that really intimate thing, or that really secret thing, and it got out, man, what if they laugh at me? What if they like publicly pull me in front of everybody and like humiliate me?
Or they probably will, because this happened in the past, or that situation.
Yeah. So, I mean, all those things can leave you like, what if, but those are so, again, it's just when you are struggling with a sin, I mean, sin debilitates too, right? Sin completely sucks out your life. It sucks away your life. It sucks away all assurance and confidence and esteem and things like that. I mean, that's what sin does, is it just completely sucks away, because you don't have that fellowship and that intimacy with Jesus. It's not that he's gone anywhere. It's not that he's left you. He's right there. He's right alongside with you, but you don't hear his voice anymore. You don't feel that. You don't experience that flow, because you're so ridden with guilt and shame and everything. I mean, you're so focused inward because of what you've done, that you can't see him right there and hear him right there. So all those things just really contribute to like that terror of opening up and being vulnerable. And next time we'll share.
Well, we can leave them with a little hope. I
was going to say, next time we can share with you like the antidote and explore. Right.
But we could just say that the thing that we've learned is the antidote for shame is compassion. And that's what we'll really get to delve into next time.
Love you guys.